Welcome to the Human Meme AI Playhouse, starring the AI voices of Marshall Jamison, Howard Stein, along with the delightful Janna Sweenie, and your friend and mine, David Boles. This radio drama script was written by Google Bard, and the title of our presentation tonight is Lincoln's Murder, a Conspiracy of Madmen. And we thank you for joining us in this dramatic proof of concept that AI presentations can be just as effective and just as horrible as the real thing. And now,
Lincoln's Murder, a Conspiracy of Madmen. On the evening of April 14, 1865, President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer. Booth was the leader of a conspiracy that also included Lewis Powell, David Harold, George Atzerodt, and Mary Surratt. The conspirators planned to assassinate Lincoln, Vice President Andrew Johnson, and Secretary of State William H. Seward on the same night, in an attempt to cripple the Union government and revive the Confederate cause. Interior, Ford's Theater, night. Booth enters the theater and makes his way to the president's box. He opens the door and shoots Lincoln in the back of the head. Lincoln slumps over in his chair.
Sic semper tyrannis.
Booth jumps off the stage and flees the theater. Interior, Seward's house, night. Powell enters Seward's house and makes his way to Seward's bedroom. Seward is sleeping in his bed. Powell stabs Seward in the neck. Seward wakes up and screams.
help! Murder!
Powell flees the house. Interior, Johnson's house, night. Atzerodt arrives at Johnson's house, but he hesitates. He is afraid of what will happen to him if he is caught. He turns and walks away. Interior, Mary Surratt's tavern, night. Surratt is waiting for news from the other conspirators. She hears a knock at the door. She opens the door and Booth enters.
It's done. Lincoln is dead.
And Powell.
He stabbed Seward. I don't know if he's dead or not.
And Atzerodt?
He backed out at the last minute.
I'm so sorry, Booth.
Don't be. We did what we had to do.
Booth and Surratt sit down at a table.
We need to get out of here. The Union soldiers will be swarming the city soon.
Where will we go?
I don't know. But we have to find a place to hide.
Booth and Surratt finish their drinks and leave the tavern. Booth and Harold fled the city, but they were eventually tracked down and killed by Union soldiers. Powell and Atzerodt were captured and tried by a military tribunal. They were both found guilty and hanged. Mary Surratt was also tried and found guilty. She was the first woman to be executed by the federal government. The end.
Thank you for listening to the Human Meme AI Playhouse presentation of Lincoln's Murder, a Conspiracy of Madmen. Starring the AI voice of Marshall Jamison as the narrator, the AI voice of Howard Stein as John Wilkes Booth, and the AI voice of Janna Sweenie as Mary Surratt. Oh, and my voice, the AI voice of David Boles, played the role of Secretary of State William H. Seward. Oh, and I did not die. Until the next time, be well and buy bonds and, of course, be a human meme.